The father ran away and the mother wouldn't open the door. So sure, Liam Ramos may have been 5 years old and had to spend the night in a detention center last night in Texas, but what were they supposed to do? What was ICE supposed to do? Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what ICE was actually supposed to do. And let me start by saying I am done trying to convince MAGA to give a shit about other people, because taking the route of empathy will inevitably get me nowhere. So let's stick to the facts, right? Let's stick to the legal facts. The Ramos family is in the United States legally. They're a part of something called the CPD-1 program. Look it up. The family has an active asylum case, no deportation orders. They have filed all of their paperwork. They have shown up to all the court appearances. And guess what? While their claim is being processed, they are here legally. And whether or not you want to hear it, immigrants who are here do have rights. They have rights in our country's own legal system and international human rights law. But let's pretend that we don't know that. Let's pretend, for example, we're the Vice President of the United States and we don't understand what asylum means. Let's see what J.D. Vance has to say.
And then when they went to arrest his illegal alien father, the father ran.
Not illegal.
So the story is that ICE detained a 5-year-old. Well, what are they supposed to do? Are they supposed to let a 5-year-old child freeze to death? Are they not supposed to arrest an illegal alien in the United States of America?
Not illegal. And I'm so glad you asked, JD. What were they supposed to do? Let him freeze to death? Well, my God. Paint them a hero a little bit bigger, why don't you? What to do? According to Columbia Heights Public Schools, a school board member named Mary Granlund was present when they were there approaching Liam and his father. She offered to take him. ICE's policy says the arresting officer should always allow the parent to make arrangements for their child's care. They can demand to call family or someone else they trust to come get their child and make plans for their care. Until that person arrives, no, don't leave them alone. No, don't let them freeze to death, but you're supposed to wait for someone to come and get them. Also, another adult that was living in the home was standing outside begging to take him. The parent is supposed to be allowed to make arrangements, and that is supposed to be respected. ICE's policy says, well, if the parent can't or won't do that, the officer is supposed to call CPS. Then CPS comes and takes the child. You know who doesn't take the child? ICE. But ICE did take the child, and you want to know how I feel about that?
That doesn't make any sense. No one thinks that makes any sense.
A 5-year-old child right now is sitting in an ICE detention center in Texas, away from his family who is in active asylum legally here. Whether or not you like it, MAGA, they do have rights. Did this story absolutely break my heart? Yes. Did I hug my son, who is about the same age, extra tight yesterday and cry thinking about this? Yes. Did I film a video, an emotional video, and then decide not to post it because I knew it would get me nowhere? Yeah, I could see the comments on other people who were upset, and I knew me adding to that conversation in that way wouldn't help. It's not gonna melt the ice around people's heart. And remember, in this case specifically, these people were not breaking any rules. ICE, however, but what's new there, right?